So how did that discipline, right, kind of that you accrued and built into your life as first growing up, right, as just boxing in the gym, going to the Marines, how do you now translate that to your adult life, kind of post-Marines, right, as a business owner, as someone that obviously pushes themselves with in the gym, with ultra marathons, like what does your structure kind of in your days and your training kind of look like?
Yeah, you know, when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, the experiences that you have during that time in your life sort of like grab a hold of you and they stick around for later on in life, your late 20s and then onwards, right? So during that time, I think the aspect of the discipline that was developed there, the idea of waking up every day in the morning, right? There's this notion that, like, of cleaning up your bed, right? Like doing your bed every day, making sure that your room is clean, all these like very minute things that the military is very keen on, especially the Marine Corps, had tremendous impact in the long, I guess, psyche of an individual. So all those tiny little things that we did sort of like pays off in dividends over time. You know, I wake up every morning now, still 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up during the week. During the weekends, maybe like 5:30, right?
Late.
6 o'clock. Yeah.
Sleeping in, man.
Sleeping in.
Yeah.
That's it. It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the plan of waking up before the sun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's phenomenal. Everything's quiet. You have time for yourself, and then you kick off the day. So that plays an important aspect. Then working out early in the mornings, getting everything done, then moving on to my businesses, right? So, you know, wake up 4:30. By 5:30, I'm usually in the gym working out. 6 o'clock, I'm done. Maybe 7:30 or so. Then I dedicate my time for my company, for my mental health. I do stuff for that. I spend a lot of time like reading articles, scientific documents, all these different things. After that, I may do a second workout, go for a run, depending on the type of program that I'm doing at the time. Then, you know, go back into reading, doing all their aspects. I'm actually working on a nonprofit right now, so I'm in the early development of starting a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time in the afternoon, focus on that as well. And then after that comes the evening times, a little more relaxed. I get to, you know, relax a little bit more, maybe spend some time with my girlfriend, and then go to sleep early and start the day again and again. The process of doing the same thing over and over and over again is just something that we lack, I think. It's fundamental for progressive development.
Yeah.
I feel like it's people always look for the escape, right? How do they change it or pull out or take a vacation from it? I guess that's how the world is constructed, with maybe 9 to 5 work, right? You're taught that in school, that type of schedule. But then when you're fully fledged on your own, and you take all these things that develop in your psyche, piece them together to form the individual you want to be, and then piece together the lifestyle you want, right? That lifestyle is formed from, like, we talk about that within like mental wellness and just all-encompassing wellness of like, how can you live less stressed, right? Or less feeling like you need to be somewhere else or accomplish something else. It's like, how do you just stay on the ground and accomplish what you want? And that's done consistency over time, doing these things that matter the most towards the goals that you want, right? So it's a really interesting thing of saying that you feel like that, like the world lacks that. Because I agree with that big time. Because it's like, oh, you work out every day? Like, yeah, it's just what I do. Like, that's what you do. You get up, you eat breakfast, maybe you do, right? Those things, you look for those things, and you like, especially when you have a non-for-profit, trying to run a 100-mile ultra marathon. Granted, that's probably a certain block of months of training. You're not running that distance all the time, right? But how do you organize that? Where, like, get up 2 hours earlier. Go to bed really early, and don't watch that show that you want that keeps you up for an extra 2 hours, and then you feel tired from it, right? Give yourself the time and the lead on the day almost. You're ahead of the day, so that when you're done, there's still some day left almost, right?